So this is Gamer Dom, welcome back to my channel. Players of the OI Experimental and the OI will be crying into their sushi because of the news that Wargaming are planning to nerf both those tanks in the upcoming patch 9.15, and they're pretty significant nerfs around reload time of the gun, mobility of the tank, traverse speed, turret traverse speed, and I thought, well, what's all the fuss about? I haven't played my OI Experimental for quite a long time, so I decided to take it out and see what all the fuss is about. And these are the two games I played off the back. It's not, the caption for this is it's not OP at all. And the reason why the OI Experimental is probably I think is the more OP of the two is because it's a tier 5 tank. You tend to get when you get very favourable matchups like this one on Wide Park. There's a lot of players in the teams that you're facing who haven't played that much. They just don't have the experience. So you've got a very powerful tank against teams who don't really know what they're doing, and that's a pretty powerful combination. So look at that OI who's come over the tracks. I tracked him with the first shot. Second shot took half his health off him almost. Another big hit on him. He still can't hit me because he's trying to fire frontally into me, and the armour on this thing's just too ridiculous at the front against these tiers. So that's one down. And the mobility of this thing is also pretty damn formidable. It can get some fair old speed up, and yeah, I mean, here I am sniping in a super heavy tank. Of course, I was sniping very badly by aiming that shot very, very poorly, but you know, it's not the gun's fault, that was the operator. So there's an SU there. There's a Panzer III firing at us and bouncing with HE. Yeah, he's going to have a problem doing much with us with HE. And here we go, off and running. We're moving. Can we take a pot shot of that thing? Of course we can. We'll ammo rack him to boot. That poor Panzer III is trying desperately to hit me. Oh, a 25 hit me. T25. Here we go. I'm swerving. Is that a word? I'm swerving the tank a bit to try and maximise the armour. That T25 is penning me. So I'm getting down into lie of the land because the turret's slightly stronger still. Not a strong point of this tank firing on the move, but we'll keep bulldozing in. One of the things about this tank is it has so many hit points that intimidates people. That's better. Took him down. You know, when you've got this great big bruising tank coming charging at them, like this guy here, he's trying to climb the wall to get away from me. He managed to get a little hit on me. Can we ram him into death? Of course we can. No hit to me at all. There's a KB1 Sport, don't know where that shot went, probably eaten by the tracks. And that's it, game over pretty much, 13-4. 291 damage, I mean, geez, gets to KB1. Can we finish him off before somebody else gets him? Yes we can. So 1,885 damage and 4 kills in the space of, well, 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes. Don't think we'll get the other experimental, but we'll have a try. Is he coming around the corner? He's thinking about it. Where is he? I thought he was there. Not. Oh well, GG. Game over. And that's how simple it is in a tier 5 matchup in the OI Experimental. So post-game stats, first class mastery, demolition expert, bruiser, duelist, fighter, fire for effect, shell proof, steel wall, and high caliber. Not a bad little collection of ribbons. We came top obviously on experience, 1121 base XP, 2,192 damage and 4 kills. Look at that, the next closest, oh their experimental did, so there you go. Their experimental was the second highest damage dealer in the game at 1800. It's not OP, honestly. 513 shots, 9 of which hit, 18 penetrated. That gun, I've got the 10cm on that, and it's just ridiculous. It's accurate, it hits hard for its tier. I mean, it's just crazy. Took 11 shots, only 3 of which penetrated. Against this tier tanks, they're going to have a hell of a job penning you. Blocked 830 damage, 45,500 credits, hardly any costs, 42,500 profit. I had a personal reserve thing going, so ignore that, but 1,681 XP with a premium account. Pretty good showing. But I took it out again just to see whether that was a fluke. So this is what resulted. So here we go again. This time we're on, what are we? Mountain Pass. Again, got lucky with the matchmaking. It's a tier 5 game. So we're going to do some bullying, because that's what this tank does. See, it turns very, very quickly for a big tank, and it is huge. I mean, look at it in comparison to the others. There's buildings in the game that are smaller than this thing. But it's pretty nimble. We're doing 30 kph. We spun round on the spot there. I don't think they're doing anything to the top speed, but they're doing something to the actual traverse speed, so it won't spin quite as quickly as it appears to in this one. So I was coming around, I was thinking, well, if I go down the sort of one line, chances are I'll get spotted by things across the other way, because it is very, very big and gets spotted very easily. So there's a Panzer III-4 heading up in front of me, so I know what's there before I get there. I thought I'd go down that way. And there we got some friends. Oh, these are bullyable. And that's what you're looking for in this tank, is people you can bully. There's a Matilda 4 premium tank and a Covenanter. Don't have a lot to fear from these, and there's no artillery in this match either, so yeah. Just waiting for, oh, and there's who's that? SU-85. He's a bit more of a threat to me. Oh, it's not a Matilda, it's a KB-1S. Okay, so our friend in the come on, I'm trying to get an edge, trying to get something to fire at. I'm not really going to pen a KB-1S at that angle, so I'm holding my shot because there's just no point firing until I've got a viable target. But look at it, I mean, it's just a sniper. It's a sniping house with big armour. So I've loaded HE now just because I know there's a SU-85 up there somewhere. He looked on very low health, he's got very little armour, so if I can land a shell on him, even splash damage might kill him. There's the, of course then I wasted the opportunity to hit the KV-1 Sport. Hey ho, what can you do? There we go, got a chance now. Straight through turret, 312 damage. Now we're going to push. I'm not worried about what's there. Just trying to line up that shot. Trying to keep his head down. SU-85's coming in to bully our Electo, so I might do some bullying in return. Try not to fall off the cliff, that would be good at this point. There we go, one down. It's like taking candy from a baby. Oh, and there's the Matilda. I knew there was a Matilda around somewhere. There goes the KB-1S, easy peasy peasy. Aim time, look at that, bang, shot him. Can we get the Panzer III-4? No, somebody else got him first, shame. And here we go, it's Matilda squashing time. Poor bugger, he can't do anything. He really got very little chance of doing anything against me. He may get the odd pen if he gets lucky, but at the moment he's even switched to HE, so we'll just ram him. Didn't do that much damage on the ram, but I wasn't getting the speed up there, so here we go, aim for his cupola, bang, 363, another 3, and he just can't do anything. He just can't do anything to me. Oh, there we go, did 15 damage. Well, that was worth it, his whole tank for 15 damage. Wait for the repair. 1200 damage, 3 kills again. It's not OP at all. Easy peasy peasy. So there you go, I even said in chat, not OP, of course it isn't. Won't be able to get this last guy, I don't think. Where is he? Oh, it's Covenanter. That was the one we saw right at the beginning. Oh, look at that gun, that derp there. That was terrible. Anyway, game over. Finished already. So less than 4 minutes of gameplay. Got second class. duelist, and fire for effect. Finished second this time on the team. 720 base XP, 720 base XP, 1290. Again, top damage dealer on both teams. 1290 damage and 3 kills. Fired 12 shots, hit with 7, and penetrated with 5. Took 8 hits, only 2 of which penetrated. Nearly 30,000 credits. Costs just over 25,000. 1,000 XP for the crew. It's just bullies. When you get a tier 5 matchup in this thing, you just have to go and bully the opposition as much as you possibly can, because there's very little they can do about it in most cases. So it will be interesting to see how the nerfing affects this tank. I played one game last night on the test server, and it was noticeable that the sort of vehicle traverse speed had been affected. But other than that, I didn't notice it particularly bad. But we'll see. People, we'll see what happens. But this is Gamer Dom. Hope you enjoyed those games. Remember, the OI is not a bully. Honest. It's Gamer Doms. See you again soon. Enjoy your games. Have fun. Remember, it is just a game, and try and enjoy yourself. See you again.